Yeah. Mm. Yeah. So today, we're going to discuss about the statements, ma'am. So till now, we went through attributes, the options part. Okay. So let's see, we went to few options previously. So let's see, on contrary, we have statements, the same name. Okay. So we have keep option and give statement. Okay. Remember options, ma'am? Or hello?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. So we have quite a few options. Let's see one by one. The first one is keep option, sorry, keep statement. So precisely, we normally use keep statement. If you observe options, options can be used in either in a set statement or in the data statement, right?
Yeah,
But keep statement on the other hand, keep statement is only be used between the is only be used after the data in the set statements. Okay, so let's see just simple example. 30 years set self class. Okay, so I'll simply use keep. This is it's a simple, straightforward syntax. Keep variable list. That's it. Okay, keep. For example, I want to only name, height. What? Okay. You see, I only have name, age, and height. These three. Okay. So during options, what we used to do. Either we used to write keep here, okay, or else keep here, right, ma'am?
yeah,
Yeah. So if you write in the in the set of data statements, in those two statements. So those, if you mention keep options over there, only it will work only for the particular statement. Sorry, only for the particular statement, maybe a set or data. But if you write after the set statement, it'll we can write anywhere in the set statement. It'll just work with the entire data set. Okay.
okay,
So majorly keep up, keep statement it works before PDV, but keep option it works after PDV. Remember PDV, ma'am?
yes, yeah,
Yeah. So it works before PDV and keep option works after PDV. So why I mention after and after PDV and before PDV, it tells about um how resourceful this particular statement and option is. So when working before PDV and working after PDV is a statement that it tells you um, the time consumption for a particular operation. Okay. We're going to discuss about which is faster, will be a before PDV or after PDV in the in the upcoming sessions, ma'am. Okay. So yeah. So you know how the backend process works, right? Can you just give me a guess? I mean, which one is better, if it works before PDV or after PDV?
before PT will be faster
How is it faster, ma'am? And why is it faster?
Because it reads all the observations.
Mm-hmm.
So if we mention only name, height, and age
Mm-hmm.
after the set statement,
Mm-hmm.
means if you are using keep statement, it reads only the name, height, and age.
yeah.
Okay.
So in that way, the time consumption may be reduced.
Okay. Okay. It makes sense. Okay. We're going to discuss about this, ma'am, more clearly
Okay.
in the upcoming sessions. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so no, this is how it looks like. So in the keep statement, keep option, differences. So if you just we can write a mention keep statement in this way. We'll mention keep option in this way. Either we can mention here in DS2 or DS2 DS1 or in the set statement. It's up to us. Next one is drop statement. It is similar to the keep statement itself, but it's some. I mean, on contrary, drops. It just. I mean, in the name suggests it drops the particular variable list. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. In this way, drop statement, drop option. Yeah. Next one is rename. So you know what is rename option, right? So
Yeah.
this is rename statement. It simply renames the old name to new name. For instance, no. So for instance, yeah, I want to rename name equal to EMP employee name. Okay, we see it got changed.
Yeah.
So it got changed permanently. So we used to use option and now we have used rename statement.
So
Okay,
the
no,
statement will permanently change the
yeah, anything, even option also will will change it permanently. Even both, everything is. I mean, both work the same way. The only thing is where we apply is the change
time.
between option and statement and the time.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And on the other hand, rename options. Basically options work in proc statement, but statements doesn't work in proc statement. Can be a keep or drop or rename. It doesn't work on proc statements. Sorry, proc steps, but rename works on only in proc datasets with the modify statement. Okay, so it is a it's a procedure which we're going to discuss in the upcoming sessions. But rename only works in proc datasets, proc step with the help of modify statement. Apart from that, rename or keep or drop doesn't work in proc steps.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Next, where statement. And we know what is where option, and now it is where statement. Okay. It is same as I mean, it is same conditions, just like statement conditions. Where statement applies to all SAS datasets. Okay. Let's create a simple where statement. Okay. A simple where condition. I only see age 16. Okay, ma'am. A simple
Yeah.
where condition. Yeah. So basically, where statement can be used in both proc, can be used in both data and proc steps. Apart from that, the rest of the conditions will be same as the other statements. Yeah. Next one, a remove statement. Remove is something that whenever we want to remove some kind of data, a row in a particular data set, we use remove with the help of modify statement. Okay. So instead of set, we use modify, which means we tell SAS that okay, we are amending some changes to this particular data set. So we use modify here. For now, I'll just read this data, and when again I use modify DS instead of set DS, I use modify DS. If age equal to 12, then remove. Okay, it's a simple condition in this way. Data ds, modify ds, modify and uh, data set name. If if and second if age equal to 12, then remove, run. Okay. If you see, it'll just straight away. What happened? Sorry, my bad. Okay. If you see here, where is it? Seems there were zero observations written. 19 observations? No, right? We only have 14. Okay.
Maybe we don't have 12, the age.
No, no.
So,
From DS, it read 19.
yeah,
Updated, there was zero observations. Yeah, okay. We written zero observations, added five observations, deleted. Okay. You see here, five observations were deleted.
yeah.
Okay. So it's sequence of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Shall- Well done. Let's go. This second one. Oh, my bad. Modify things. Okay, I guess this isn't.
What's the difference between remove and drop, Rajiv?
Ma'am, sorry, come again.
Remove and drop.
Drop is for variables, remove is for data, ma'am.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The same thing. I mean, if you want to remove the age 15 from across all these three tables, we mentioned modify DS1, DS2, DS3. It removes across the all the tables.
Oh,
Okay.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Same thing for. And again, we have delete statement. So delete and modify almost same. The only thing is deletes um, unlike remove where it works only with modify. Delete works with set statement directly itself. Okay. But the only thing is, delete is a kind of a time taking process. But because what happens is whenever it deletes, whenever it finds, so for instance, we have age equal to 12. Okay, at row number 3. Okay, take it as at row number 10. So total we have 19 rows. Okay, so at row number 10, it deletes the row 10, and again it goes to the first observation and then starts processing from it. Okay, so
Okay.
until unless it finds everything and deletes everything, it goes to the first, and then it just works as the iterations.
Okay,
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 but remove doesn't do in that way. Once it deletes the particular record, it goes to it simply jumps to the next record.
okay,
Okay, so that is the use of remove. But when we use modify, because we use modify with the help of remove, right? Yeah. But in here, in terms of delete, we can directly use with the help of set statement.
okay,
Yeah. We see here, when delete executes, the current observation is not returned to the data set. Okay. The SAS returns immediately to the beginning of this data step for next iteration. If we yeah, if we can just simply mention SAS dot class if age equal to 12, then delete. That's it. For example, if I mention here n equal to underscore n underscore. Happening where this BMW has come from. Yeah, if you see here, okay, it's almost same thing. So leave it now. I mean, this function is not working properly in the SAS Studio. What I see that is the way. Anyways, yeah, I just show you what happens in the actual SAS enterprise guide. Okay, okay, can I remove this? Uh, can I rotate this? So what happens is if you see it carefully, ma'am, during delete, so if you see the numbering part here, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Uh, so yeah, I'll start with remove. If you see in terms of remove, if you see here, it is 1, 4. So in remove statement, we used remove if age equal to 12, then remove. Okay. So it read the first one, first observation. 2, 3 are of age 12. It removed it, and again it jumped to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12, 11, 12, 13 are 12. I mean are of age 12. It removed them, and again 14, 15, 16 until 19. Okay, ma'am, can you see it? Can you see these numbers?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. So that's what remove. No, it just it just don't go to the first. Once it deletes a particular observation, it just don't go to the first observation and then read, and then read from there. Okay, it simply, once it deletes the observation, it simply remove. Sorry, once it removes the observation, it simply jumps to the next observation. But
one
delete,
minute.
what happens in delete is, we see here, 1, 2, 3. The numbers will be in sequence.
Yeah,
What happens here is, okay, if you see here at 2 and 3 we have age of 12. Okay, it read the first observation, and at second observation it has done the deletion, and went to the first observation, and at the third observation it has deletion because it is of age 12. It has again went to the first observation and then jumped to the fourth observation. So so as it going on a sequence, I mean, because it's iterating, right? As it
yeah,
going in a sequence, so it is again, it is creating a sequence for the new data. Right, ma'am?
yeah.
Yeah. So no, this what happens in the when you use a desktop version or a enterprise guide in terms of SAS. But as this being a SAS studio, it doesn't have it doesn't have all kind of functions, functionalities. Yeah. Yeah. Next is some statement. Okay. Yeah. So some statement is simple that it just it just do the summation of few variables or a few expressions. Okay. It can be a combination of variable, I mean, no, expression plus expression, sum of numeric values. Okay, let's see. In in a SAS terminology, it just adds the result of a expression to a accumulator variable. So why we call it as accumulator variable? Because uh, here total is the accumulator variable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it adds a plus b, so total holds the value, and again adds plus c, and again adds plus d. Okay, it accumulates each and every variable to add up onto the other. So no, that's the reason we call total as a accumulator variable. Got it, ma'am? Simple,
Yeah.
it just accumulates the total of all the variables. If we simply run this, we got there is some two. Okay, so we got the total as 14. Okay, 5 plus 4, 9, 9 plus 3, 14. Okay, next part. If you see here, we have A, B, C, D null, E5, F null. And again, if let's see this one, sum 4. Okay. Unfortunately, here we got total as null.
Mm-hmm.
Any reason, ma'am? Can you guess? Can you guess a reason for this? Why we got total as null?
Because we don't have values for DF.
Right, right. So what happens is, in terms of sum statement always works with non-missing values.
Okay.
Okay, whenever it sees a missing value, it simply ignores the other non-missing values and returns the non-missing value for the accumulator variable. Okay.
Okay.
For that, no, to cover up that, we use sum function.
Okay.
Yeah. So sum function is a something that it just instead of writing a plus b plus c, we just simply mention total equal to. No, the syntax is simple. Let me check. Syntax is uh, total so ACC very equal to sum of. Here we need to use a variable or expression
Okay.
where one comma where two comma where three comma or expressions exp1 comma exp2 comma exp3. Okay, so
Yeah.
even if it has missing values like var 2 or var 3, it still some var 2 or some any missing value, it still it still returns the sum of the data.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, if you see here, previously we didn't get the sum, and now it is 14. Even we have f and d as a null
Missing.
values, missing values. Yeah, clear, ma'am, on this?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, the major difference is simple. Difference between some statement and some statement and some function. Okay. Yeah. So majorly, some statement works only on non-missing values, but some function works with missing values also. Some statement adds the values into variable with non-missing values. Okay. It only works with non-missing values, whereas some function no returns the sum of the values when even it has a non-missing values. Sorry, yeah, sum of non-missing values, and even if it has missing values, it still returns the sum of non-missing values.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the major difference between some function and some statement, ma'am. Yeah, let's see a simple example. Here we have loan ID, customer name, age, loan amount, loan amount 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now let's run this. And again, in this code we have total 1 equal to loan amount 1, loan amount 2, loan amount 3. We're using some statement here. In this we have some function. Okay, let's run this. Yeah. So if you see once here. In total 1, we used some statement. In total 2, we use some function. Okay. So what is the sum of loan amount 1, 2, 3? I mean, it goes on row wise. Okay, ma'am? It goes on row wise. So what is the so here we have 8,500. Here we have 25 plus 1,500 is 4,000. But here we have a missing value in terms of sum statement because loan amount 3 is missing value. Right,
Yeah.
ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah. The same applies for the other parts of the variables. I mean, the summation of variables. Yeah, based on your flexibility and usage of code, you can either use some function or some statement based on the data. Right, ma'am?
Yeah.
Any questions now? Until now, ma'am?
No.
Okay. Yeah. And again, written statement, which is one of the most important statement. Yeah. So basically, we use retain. Okay. Whenever we want to calculate iterations, subsequent iterations of a particular data. It's simple in simple terms, uh, retain the retain the values of the variable in subsequent iterations of the data step, which is for instance, we want to calculate the cumulative totals of a particular data. So cumulative means, so cumulative means we have data, in this one. Okay, so we have loan amount 1, right? So what will be the cumulative for this one, ma'am? The first row we'll have. Okay, let me just a moment, ma'am. Let me find Excel. You know what is cumulative, right, ma'am? Hello?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Cumulative totals and all. Let me just do an Excel workbook. Uh, Sorry, ma'am, you know what is cumulative totals?
So it's the sum only, right?
Yeah, sum, but step by step sum.
Okay.
Let me just show you a simple
Sequential,
one.
one by one addition is cumulative.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly. You have anything here? Is not getting. Yes, this should work. Yeah, we see here. So I just create a new one. Your salary 1,000, sorry, 200, 300, 400, 500, 100. Okay. So yes, cumulative cell, which
Can't see
is
your screen.
can't see my screen, ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Just a second. How about now, ma'am? Can you see my screen?
Yes. Yeah.
How about now? The Excel?
Yes, Excel. I can
Yes.
see.
Okay. So this 100 again. So no, the cumulative will be 100 plus 200, which is 300. Again 300
Yeah.
plus, again 600. 6 plus 4 is 1,000. 1,000 plus 1,500.
2,100.
Yeah. So this will be the total sum of the entire value. If we just do the sum, we see here sum is 2100. Okay. So this is something called cumulative. Okay. So what does retain do is, so it just holds the value until we get the all the until we get until it is done with the iterations, instead of initializing the variable again and again for each and every iteration. Okay. So retain, we just create a variable, using the retain statement, such that it holds the value of the first one, which is 100, and then it does the addition of, no, 100 plus 200, and again it holds the 300. It does the addition of 300 plus 300, 600. Again, and again it holds 600. It does the addition of this plus this, gives 1,000 again, and so on. So that's when we use retain statement.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this still works with the missing data just in case if there is some missing.
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. Okay. In simple terms, retain, it just retains the value of the variable in the subsequent iterations of data step. Okay. Retain statement prevents SAS from reinitializing the values of each of a new variables. I mean, instead of reinitializing even the variables for each and every step, it just holds the value. No, it just holds the actual value, and again, does the iteration on the holding value. Okay. So mostly this, we mostly use retain for the cumulative totals. So let's see in this way. So in SAS, with the help of retain, we have two uses. Uh, One is element list, which is the variable list. Other one is initial value. So let's see both. What is those two things? First, let's run this particular program. We have ID, prod, the product and sales. So what I want is, I just simply want the cumulative sales. Okay. What I do is I simply mention retain total 0. So why I mentioned 0 is, 0 is the first, 0 is the thing which it holds first before the iteration starts. So once it holds 0, it does 0 plus 230, gives you 230. Right, ma'am? Here what we do
Okay.
is, we created, so here we use the variable, which we create, which we have done the create, which we have created in the retain statement. Equal to total plus sales. Okay. Total plus sales. Why? Because total equal to total plus sales. So once you do, if you see, if I just do the iteration here, okay. So what is 0? So 0 equal to 0 plus what is sales? 230. Gives rise to 230. Right, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah, and again. So 230 and again, sorry, not 0. So here we got total as 230. Right, ma'am? And again, this total holds 230.
Yes.
230 plus the second one is
320.
320. Gives you 550. Right, ma'am?
Yeah.
And again, total
Yeah.
holds 550. And so on. In this way, 230, 550, 750, and so on. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But for your sake, what we do is we don't use this, we simply use this. Total plus sales. We still end up getting the same. Okay. So there's another method where we do, there's a method where it only works with simple totals. Simple totals, nothing else. If you have simple totals, we can directly mention instead of using retain or total, we can simply mention total plus sales, where total is the accumulative value, accumulative variable. So it just iterates on total and gives you the cumulative data. Well, so this particular
Yeah.
function, this particular coding only works with simple totals. That's it. Next part. Either we can use statement here or function here in this way. If you have any kind of missing values, it's better to use function. Right, ma'am?
Yeah.
Use
Yeah.
function here. Function here. Yeah. Same data. Same. Next thing. So here, so I want to create row number using retain statement. Remember creating row numbers with the help of underscore n underscore, ma'am?
Yeah.
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 So, no, we simply use mention n equal to underscore n underscore. So it'll give us the row numbers in a sequence, right? So that is
Yes.
one way to create the row numbers. We have other way which is the same thing. Row plus one, which is retain row plus one. We got row one, two, three, and so on. Instead of even not using it, okay, we still be getting one, okay, in this way. Okay. So I told you right at the start. I mean, before starting retain. No, it has another functionality apart from accumulative variable, which is this one at step 209. Okay. Whenever we use a retain statement before set statement, okay, whenever we mention we use retain with the list of variables before the set statement, what does it do? It just simply make sure that the variable mentioned in the retain statement will be the first variable in the output data set. If you run this, see the difference here, ma'am. Here row is the first variable in the output data set instead of ID prod sales. But if I ignore this, if I comment this, run this part, you see, row is the last one. As per the data, ID prod sales are the first three variables, and row is the last one because in terms of row, we are creating in this particular step. But if you mention retain mentioned before set statement. Okay, ma'am. Whenever you want to use retain as a cumulative variable, always make sure to use after set statement. And whenever you want to use retain as a as to maintain, I mean as to order the variable list in the output data set, we use it before set statement. Clear, ma'am?
Yeah.
Any questions on this retain functionalities? Two retain functionalities?
No, Rajiv.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah. So here we can mention n number of variables. There is no point in it. Because for instance, uh, so why do we use retain? Because I mean mainly in terms of mentioning the rows. I mean the variables. I mean in terms of ordering the variables. Because sometimes we end up getting a data set which has around 100 variables. Okay, 100 variables, but we know which are important for us. Okay, we want all, but we want to investigate something to know, but for that we need few variables to to be investigated. But if we go to these these 100 variables, the variables which we want to investigate will be in at the 10th position, or at the 20th position, or at the 30th position. So instead of that, if you mention all the variable names in this written statement, okay, and run the code, it simply gives you the order of order in your choice, which is whichever the variables I'm mentioned in the in the written statement, it will give at the first positions of the data set, and then rest will go as per sequence. Got it, ma'am?
Yeah.
Confused. Can you explain again? Sorry, Rajiv.
It's okay, ma'am. So for instance, we have around 100 variables. Okay,
Okay.
take it as some kind of kind of a demographic data, which which will have age, name, sex, height, weight. Okay, his
Sure.
account balance, account number. Okay, his
Mm.
family members, his residential status,
Okay.
his PAN number, Aadhaar number. Okay, okay, any kind of his address, married or I mean his marital status. Okay, his
Mm.
caste, creed, and everything. Okay, the loan numbers, everything. So this data will have around 100 variables. Okay, so you got to know that few people, few people have given some incorrect data. Okay, can be of their marital status, can be of their address, can be of their okay, their their residential status. Okay, so just pick these three. So you want to look you want to look into these three variables for some few account numbers. Okay, what we simply do, uh, we just simply go through these variables directly, right? So let's show you. Yeah. So if in simple terms, data ds. Okay. So you have all these variables, right? And you want to go through. Uh, uh, so take it as some bigger variable. See what does this have? Small, small, small.
We can use cars. Okay.
Okay. Cars. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it has many variables, right? Right, ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. For instance, you got to know that for this Audi, for many cars can be of all the car makes can BMW or Audi or Cadillac or Chevy or anything. So these for these companies, you got to know that their weight, their horsepower, and their length has some discrepancies. Okay, so you want to look, no, you want to take a look at the data. So what you do, you simply mention where make equal to make equal to sorry make in We have Audi, then BMW, UD, capital A, and then let me copy this Chevy, BMW. Okay.
Okay.
अच्छा, well, okay. So you want to look at these data based on only these three car makers. So you mentioned where statement, you got the data. But what do you want? You want to look at the only three variables: weight, length, and its engine size. Okay. So what you normally do? You go to the engine size and see its model, and again go to wheelbase, and again go to length. Sorry, weight and length. Right, ma'am? So
Yeah.
moving this cursor, to the left, right, to left, right, will be a little tedious, right? To look into the data, right?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So instead of that, what you do, you simply mention retain. What do you want? You simply want model is second one, no problem in it. You want engine size, engine size, weight, wheelbase. Okay. And now if you see, we have engine size, weight, wheelbase. Make of it. Okay, we can happily see the data, right?
Oh
So what
yeah.
is this engine size, weight, wheelbase? Instead of moving this cursor back and forth for searching wheelbase, engine size, and all, you can simply do this, retain, and it simply does the work.
Hmm.
Got it, ma'am?
So like if we have to see like side by side, we can use retain.
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah,
Okay, now got it.
yeah.
Thank you.
And on the other hand, uh, in the output data set, you have done all kind of data cleaning, data transformation, data mapping, final report and all. Okay. Before creation of report, what you uh, what you want is, you want to the client asks that the client wants the variables in a specific order. Okay. But your dataset has a different order. In order to have the same client's request order, what you do, we use retain. Okay.
O-
Okay. So client has mentioned the order should be A, D, G, H, and J, but you have A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. So you just
Mhm.
simply mention here A, D, J, H, and Z. Okay. Got it, ma'am?
Yeah.
For instance, your order is in this way: A, D, A, D. A means a variable name, B, D means a variable name, Z means a
Yeah,
variable
got it,
name, H
Rajan.
means, yeah, in this way. But the client's request is to have in this order. You simply mention in the return statement this order. It'll in the output data set, it'll give you the data in this order.
Same order, yeah.
Yeah. Got it, ma'am? The
Yeah.
functionality of retain. Yeah. 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 Creating the row number. Okay. Now let's see creating cumulative totals on each group by group. Okay. So till now we have created only on based on the based on the uh, all totals. Okay. We have done the cumulative sum on the entire data, like 230, 320, and 210. But what I want is, I want product wise totals, which is I want pen total, pencil total, book total. So what is the total? What is the cumulative total for pen? What is cumulative for book? What is cumulative for pencil? Instead of the entire sales. Got it, ma'am?
Yeah.
Here we have used a class dataset. Yeah. And now this other topic, which is first dot, is other topic. Okay, let's park this, ma'am. Let's park. No, let's park this to other ones because first dot is another topic which is covered here. I need to just tell you what is first dot and last dot. Then you can easily understand how to do group by how to do group wise cumulative sum. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's park it for some time and then we can use it in the next sessions. Yeah. So let's go to the the next is output statement. Okay. Yeah. So it is simple, ma'am. It just writes uh, the final data to the output data set. Okay. If make equal to BMW, then output. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It will only show the BMW.
Yeah. Even if if you don't mention this one, you still be getting BMW. Okay. But this is another functionality. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you want BMW in DS1 and others in DS2, you simply use if make a BMW, then output DS1, else output DS2.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Set DS1 A equal to A1, output A equal to A2, output A equal to A3, output run. Okay. Now this little complicated. Okay. Try to understand this one, ma'am. I ran this code. So this input A1 to A3, A1 to A1 hyphen A3, which means it just simply writes A1 to A3, A1, A2, A3. If see here, so hyphen symbolizes hyphen reads in this way. As the as the suffix is same, the prefix is just numeric. It just creates a sequence of the prefix with the same suffix. Right,
Okay. Okay.
right, ma'am. A1, A2, A3.
Mm.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah. So now we are doing this tricky one. So set DS. I'll just okay. Set DS. Set DSN. So we A equal to A1 output. A equal to A2 output. A equal to A3 output. Let's run this one. Uh, I'll do one thing. I'll just run this one by one. That will be more clear for you. First, A equal to A1 output. Okay. So what we have done, we have created a variable called a new variable called A. Okay. And we want to dump all the A1 data into A.
Okay.
And then we want to no, we want to output the data. Output this particular data into DS. Okay. A equal to A1 output. You see here, A and A1 both are same. Okay, ma'am?
Yes.
Yeah. And again, next one is I want to output the same A2 equal to A. Let's see this. Okay. Uh, write separately. What does A2 have? A2 have 25348 and A1 have 14237. Let's run this combinedly. It'll give you 10 observations, which is A1. Okay. So if you see A1, all the A1 data will be in the A, and all the data of A2 will be in the A. You see, we have two ones. Sorry, we have 1, 4, 2, 3, 7. 1,
It's
4.
twice. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean not twice, ma'am. Um, 1 is only once. 4 is twice. One here and one here. Because 4 we have in A1 and A2.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. In this way. Because if you see here, it doesn't. So we use A equal to A1 and A equal to A2, which
Got it.
means A2 doesn't overlap, no, or replace A1 as
So it's
A.
like kind of output we are combining
Exactly.
A1 and
No, we are
okay,
appending
got
A1 below. So no,
below to the
yeah, below. So we are appending A2 below to the A1. So
yeah,
why?
yeah.
So that's because if I don't use this, no, see what happens. You see what happened? 25348, which is A2.
You got it. Yeah.
Got it, ma'am? So the
Yeah.
reason we use output is what happens is first thing is A equal to A1 and then output. So this DS will have all the data of A1 in the A.
A1.
Okay. And again we use A equal to A2, then output. What happens is on below of A data, which has the A1 data, on below of it, it appends the A2 data.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And again, A equal to A3 output.
So A3 will be below the A2 then.
Exactly. A3 will be below the A2. Sorry. Yeah, A2. A2, which is A. That's the reason
Yeah.
why I removed here drop. If you see, no, data will be little clumsy. A1, A2, A3. It is all triple times because it has to satisfy the 15 observations list. So it is triple its numbers. So instead of
Got
having this clumsy data, simply use drop equal to A1 to A3. Clear, ma'am?
got it. And we'll just see the A.
Yeah. So that's the help of output. Yeah. Next is another one where where I want to have second observation data. Okay, let's see how this comes. This second one. What is second observation class visit? Right, clicking on to loop. Uh, it it went into a loop, ma'am. That's the reason we We see Alice is the second observation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So slice 2 means only just like whatever number we give it will show
Yeah,
that.
can be of
it-
I anything.
Okay.
I can be of anything. So here what we're doing is we are mentioning I want the second observation. I equal to size equal to 2. Here point is here it is a option of set statement, which is point equal to slice, which takes the second observation. So at observation 2, I want to just output the observation 2 and then stop. Okay, I want to output the
Okay.
observation 2 and then stop.
Okay.
I don't want to go for to the no, I don't want to go to the further observations. Okay, ma'am?
Got it.
Yeah. So the rest will continue tomorrow, ma'am. The rest of the statements, only few. And this one I'm gonna explain you what is first dot and last dot. Based on that, we can deal with this cumulative sums on the pi group. Okay. Any
Yes.
questions, ma'am, until now? Any questions?
It's good, Rajiv.
Okay. Shravani, ma'am, how about you?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. Then we're gonna meet tomorrow, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank
Yeah.
you, Ravi.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am.